Hi everyone, it's Fusky P from Melbourne, Australia. That's right, I've got my wife Vicky over there. Say hello, Vicky. Say Merry Christmas, Vicky. That's all right. I've got Nigel Pearce from the UK, and I've got Rockett Man himself, Gary Rockett. With a name like that, you can take off to the sky. It reminds me of Guy Fawkes Day. You know when you used to buy firecrackers and it was legal and you blow things up in the backyard like skyrockets and what do you call it? Roman candles and there were all these other things you could buy.
Starland Vocal Bank, skyrockets in flight, afternoon delight.
Yes.
Now listen,
Hi, the Rocket Man here. Yes, I don't look like Elton John at all, and I think he's got more hair than me.
That's all right. Now, Gary, you got a poem. Let's start off with that. I've got no idea what it is, but read out your poem. Here's your chance.
Okay,
to,
indeed. I just made this off straight off the cuff, and I just thought good to promote your show because it's fantastic. I've put plastic is fantastic. You don't need any elastic. He don't need to fill any gaps. He may even do some raps. He doesn't spit a rhyme because his speech is sublime all of the time. For all people know, plastic is the way to go. He's our interviewing hero, bringing you joy and happiness wherever he go. With dark glasses and floral behind him design, for thus people know he's just fine, giving you the best of time every time he's online. How's that? All right?
All right, that's bravo. That's out to the world. We want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas when we get to Christmas. We're a bit early. Now, Nigel, what have you got to show us? I want to start off with what you want to show us.
Well, I thought that Gary Rockett had some stuff, but I don't mind.
I do indeed. No.
Hang on.
Okay.
First of all, how about those? Remember, you probably don't remember them. You might remember seeing them. There is the prints of the original Beatles badges.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. Thanks,
And look at the quality. Look.
It's amazing.
It's flawless. Absolutely flawless, Nigel.
And it's all coated, covered in varnish and everything. It's all ready to be done.
Wow.
And how about this then? Love Me Do special.
Oh my goodness me.
Is that just
fantastic?
Has that just come out in stores to buy or what?
Something I got my hands on. It's not universally available.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my mouth shut because I'm so amazed.
That looks like a pizza. You could eat it. Or a big lolly. You could, one of those toffee lollies. I should make that into a lolly.
Or the Love Heart sweets. You remember them, Nigel? Love Hearts.
Yes,
I do too. Yes. I remember those. They were around and they had a love heart with a message.
That's right.
Yeah, shape of a heart.
Yeah, we bought them in Australia.
That's right. Love Me Tender. But
Love Me Do.
Wow.
That is what it is. That is what it is. It's Love Me Do. And it's
That's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, can you do me a favour, Nigel? Go outside and throw it as a frisbee, can you? And see if it comes back to you like a boomerang.
Oh, you're testing my patience today, Plastic.
I'm a disgrace to the Aboriginal race. My frisbee my boomerang won't come back. Do you remember that, Plastic?
Yeah, of course.
My boomerang won't come back.
By Benny Hill. That's a great song. But don't forget Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. That was a biggie. Yeah. That went to number one here in Australia.
He lived all alone at Lindley Lane at number 4.
And what about Charlie Drake? He's the one who sang My Boomerang Won't Come Back. Okay, go on, Nigel.
I'm just waiting for you to pick up. It's Charlie Drake.
That's right. There you go, Rockett and Plastic. There is a Beatles Now and Then album.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
And it's got all the sessions tracks that made that made Now and Then, Free as a Bird, Real Love, and Grow Old With Me. They're all on there.
Free as a Bird's my favourite. And where's those CDs you got there from the blue and the red? Come on.
Truly is a fantastic thing, Nigel. Oh my goodness, look at that.
I could eat that apple.
Yes, indeed. I'll give you a joke.
Yeah, go on.
But,
question. The lady was asked a question. Who was the name of the lady in the Garden of Eden?
Eve,
Clue.
wasn't it?
Clue, an apple. She said,
Eve?
Was it Granny Smith?
Right, now, gentlemen.
Yeah, come on.
That we've got the new expanded red and blue sets.
Yeah.
for the Beatles 62, 66
Yep.
and 67, 70. And yeah, Gary, especially for you as well. There is 62, 66. That is the special promo album of just the added tracks.
That is incredible. That is an amazing piece of
There's
history
the
there. Up to that,
number.
it's absolutely fantastic. What a
And
CD!
there, hold on. There is the middle.
That's truly amazing, truly wonderful that night.
Green
So-
apple
Oh my God,
surrounded by
fantastic.
orange.
So although you get the new triple set on vinyl to include the added tracks, for CD lovers, there's the 62, 66, and there's the 67, 70.
Absolutely, two absolutely fantastic CDs.
There you go.
Incredible stuff. Look at that.
Now, the other thing is this 67, 70, it sort of flies in the face a little bit for the simple reason is I'll read you the track listing. Now and Then, Real Love, Free as a Bird, Blackbird, Dear Prudence, Glass Onion, Within You, Without You, Hey Bulldog, Oh Darling, I Mean Mine, and I Want You, She's So Heavy. Now, apart from Real Love and Free as a Bird, which are extra tracks for this CD only, the only other way you can get the tracks on CD is to buy the expanded sets. So I've got the expanded sets, and these found their way through to my door, and I'm very gracious and very happy to have the pair of them.
The
I think
postman,
that's incredible.
the
Nigel. Thanks for
postman must be
showing us.
coming to your house 3 times a day there, Nigel, with all the stuff you got coming.
I
Well,
want
you
to
know
go to. I want to go to Nigel and stay with him for a week and just sit in some chair and just listen to everything. I could even pretend to be George Michael. Do you remember the video he did, Nigel, where he had sort of thing against Sony, and he was in
Yeah.
a chair with the speakers, and behind Spassy, he had the rebranding of Sony as Phony. Oops.
Okay, now I just
But
want to
no,
say something. Anything else you want to show us, Nigel, before I show something?
I've got something to show right for the very end. but,
Okay,
I'll
save
leave
it.
that. I think Gary's got some stuff to show us.
Yeah, I've got some
Yeah,
stuff
he's
to
going to
show you.
show 15-inch singles, but we're not going there
And-
yet. Now,
And
I just
Summer
want
Overs
to
on Sunday
say,
night.
my good friend, Pat Graham, right, is a huge Beatles collector, huge, right? He sent me this from 1967, I believe, right? Original UK. It's all on Davy Jones. It's a fantastic book. I'm pretty sure.
Wow,
it's
that's
from-
incredible.
that's incredible. He mailed it to me and it came
Did
to
he
my
come out of
house.
his locker? Did he come out of
Hey,
his
and it's
locker?
actually signed to someone. He's written a note to somebody alongside there.
That is tremendous.
It's actually written to somebody. This picture's from 67. Monkey's concert.
I'll
That's
tell you
him.
what, Gary, and you, Plastic, you know that the Monkees played Wembley in 1968.
Of course, and Lulu was a
Yeah.
support act.
Did you also know that Jimi Hendrix was one of the support acts as well?
Yeah,
Wow, I
know
didn't
that.
know that.
And I've actually got 8 photographs taken by the photographer of Jimi Hendrix
Can I ask a question, Nigel?
twice a week.
Twice a week. Is it true? Is it true that Isley Jasper Isley was learned guitar by Jimi Hendrix?
I
Is that a
believe that.
rumour?
I believe that is true, but it needs substantiating.
Right, because I like have these things and I don't have to definitely true, and I thought you'd know, so it needs substantiating. Okay, thanks, Nigel.
Now, another
Yeah, Jim.
book that I actually paid money for, which I hate paying money for. I hate it. People sending me stuff
is.
anyway from all over the world. Look, Cellar Full of Noise. It's a reprint because of
Yeah.
the thing in the background there. You can't see. I'll aim it back a bit. It's green. That's why it's a bit. What's that? Anyway, now this is a good book to go out and get, which is brand new. I bought it and it was on pre-order and it came to my door. Thank God it came to my door. Dave Davies, Living on a Thin Line. his book. Did you know about that from the Kinks there, Nigel?
Yep.
I didn't. That's fantastic.
Okay, that's not bad. There's more to show, but I haven't actually got time. But I'll tell you what, here's one that's a very compact book and one of the best. I don't know if you've seen this. This is fantastic. So compact, this book. It's like the perfect hand size. Like, you know, you take it with you, it's like a traveler. Now, Nigel, tell me about your book, Inside Number 3, and I want you to tell everybody about the new Roller Mania book, and we can tell them that you were lucky enough to do an interview right on radio with Les McEwen, and Plastic EP edited that for the book. You go ahead and tell them that.
Well, he stole all my thunder, Gary, and you're going to have to steal some thunder back to get a slot in here because he's in full tilt. But no, he's quite correct. We have got an agreement to do a one-off book on the Bay City Rollers, which will come out next year.
Wow.
Because the 50th year of them breaking into the big time. It is a one-off book. And as you know, myself being a fan of the Fab Four, my wife, who is 8 years younger than me, and all the better for it, she was a Bay City Rollers fan. And she has collected items like I have.
Did she have the tartan pants and the scarf, Nigel?
She's got the full kit.
Wow.
She's got the full kit. She's got all their singles. And did you know, Gary, they actually made 41 singles?
No, I didn't know as many as that. That's fantastic.
They also made 29 albums.
I didn't know that either. I knew there was a few, but I didn't know it was 29.
She's got those. She's also got the new CD that came out about a month ago, which is a very good CD. It's a live concert from 1975, and it is very, very, very good.
Tremendous.
And she's got the bubblegum cards. She's got the playing cards. She's got newspaper items. She's got promo items. She's even got the game that they had in '74, basically rollers around the world. And it's only little bits of cardboard with a cardboard dice, but she's got the whole lot and she's got it complete. And apparently there was some on eBay 2 or 3 months ago, and they were selling at about £95 each.
Wow.
She's got them. So what I decided, I had a word with the publisher, and I said, what about doing this one-off book? And he said, great idea. Have you got the stuff? I said, I've got the stuff. I'll get it photographed, get it down to the plater so we can set it all up. Excuse me. I said, I won't do the script. I said, we'll leave that to the new year, but there's probably 250 photographs. And so we're now going to do a one-off book on the Bay City Rollers. It's going to be called Roller Mania. It's going to be an Inside Number 3 production, which is my sort of little setup, but it's going to come through Grayscale and Gonzo Multimedia. So it's going to be a one-off book before we do the next book on Apple. Because it's one-off, it's 50 years. That's what we're doing. And what we've agreed to do also, as Plastic has said, I was very fortunate. Just before Les died, I did one of the last interviews that he ever gave, and I got it. He'd been on television that morning with Lorraine Kelly, and I got to him about an hour later. He was very frank, very open, and he seemed very happy. And we talked about the Bay City Rollers, about the new CD set that was coming out, and their greatest hits. So he's actually doing an expose on himself through the records and commenting. It's a very, very unusual interview, and I'm very, very proud and pleased to say that I got it. And they were going to give it away with copies of the book. So there you go.
That's fantastic. Sorry.
Go on,
can I just say, can we get Nobby Clark on as well? Can I try and arrange that for you, Plastic?
Yeah, go for it.
That would be great. Go for it. Got to be there for
but
that.
I also want to say I was privileged enough. The interview that Nigel did, he sent me the master and he said, can you edit it for me? And I did edit it to 44 minutes and he's heard it and he's pleased with it. Tell them about that Nigel. You left it
Well,
out.
the reason I had to do that, Gary, is the fact that I work, as you may not know, I broadcast on 3 to 4 radio stations.
I didn't know that, no.
And each time that I do it to one radio station, I have to cover the others as well. But when you're giving it to the book, you've got to take those out because of copyright and everything else. It's my interview. I did it. I'm very pleased to have done it. So therefore, I retain the copyright.
Can you send me all the radio details after the program, after this show?
First of all, if you got my email, or let me have your email. I think you may have given it to me, but I've been so busy. I'm very pleased to do it for you. It's not an issue. And I'll have you on one of my shows as a guest as well.
Pleasure. I'd love to be there.
I've already caught Plastic on a Thursday morning when I'm recorded. So he's already been on my Norwich show, and he also works with me for Swindon, and he also works with me for Poppyland. So we'll get something with you as well. So the simple situation is, I was very pleased to do these interviews, and Plastic edited it all out, got it all down to 44 minutes. And it's a very, very intimate interview. And we'll put it out on the radio again in a shortened form. So I think that's going to be fab as well. So thank you, Plastic.
So you're in Norwich, are you? Are you near the Norfolk Broads?
About 10 minutes from them.
The American tourists love the Norfolk Broads because all the lovely broads that are there.
I think they love them. I think they love them because really Norfolk, Suffolk and Essex was where they based all their bomber bases during the Second World War and their fighter bases. And they really did colonize this area. And it's still known in some places as Little America.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
All right, now, Gary, we got to find out about these fantastic collection of your 15-inch singles. Can you just go
Can I just say where I was on Sunday night first as well?
Where were you?
I was at the Sensational 60s Experience. Have you been to that, Nigel? There's the DVD from it.
Not this time round, so that'd be
60th
nice to have
anniversary.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I was big.
See the people on there? Just wrong it in, turn it around the other way.
That's great. Sorry, I missed that experience.
There we are.
That's
right,
fantastic.
Yep. Brilliant.
Yeah, very, very good. Amazing. Steve Ennis was actually incredible on top form. The Fortunes were on top form. The crowd went absolutely berserk to Hold Tight from Dozy Devo. I'd never get the whole line up, but apparently there's only Mick that's the original member now, isn't it? Only Mick's the original member.
Dave D is the one that's passed away.
Yeah.
And there's Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch.
I want to say, Steve Ellis, I've been chasing him for an interview.
I couldn't get anywhere near. I think all the ladies will get nearer to him than me.
Don't worry, I've got someone chasing it. It's okay. Now, I just want to say, now that you've got the 60s experience, let's go through your 15-inch singles. I'm fascinated to see what we come up with.
Well, they're not 60s. It was just a follow-up to the last time I was on.
Yeah, that's all right.
We've got some Philly 12 inches here. We'll start off with this one. I think that's on the wrong
memories
there
for you there, Nigel.
Can you see that all right?
Yeah, I see. Perfect. What is it? Epic
It's
Records.
the Jones Girls. But I didn't know if you'd recognise that one very much, but you will recognise this next one. You've got this one, Nigel, Frantique.
Yep.
Strut your funky stuff.
You can certainly do that, boy.
Nigel plays that every night before he goes to bed.
Yeah, I played a funky chicken. Yeah.
The joke of the next one, who remembers the House Martins? Norman Cook, and he became Fatboy Slim. And the first track that he did a remix of the SOS band, Just Be Good to Me, Don't Be Good to Me. The joke used to be, instead of Fatboy Slim, Slim Boy Fat. And here's the white label. Obviously, it's spoiled because Gary Rockett as a DJ wrote over it, so you'll be horrified there, Nigel.
No, that's all right, my friend. That's beautiful.
Let's go for some rock. How about Ram Jam, Black Betty?
I remember that. Yeah.
12-inch Black Betty.
Whoa, Black Betty, Bam Alang,
How about Harvest? The disco version of Black Is Back.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
Pop. Yeah,
the Belly Pop. Yeah, I remember that.
Have you got Los Bravos? Have you got Los Bravos?
Yes, I have the original. Yes. Here comes my real favourite. I love the Snatch record label. Have you got this, Nigel?
Read it out. We can't see.
Isaac Hayes, Shaft. No.
Can you see it now?
Stars on Stacks on 45.
Yeah.
I got
Stars
stars on
45.
40. I got stars on 45 as a 12-inch.
I just knew you'd
Seriously,
say
I
that.
have when it came out.
How about Johnny Wakelin in Zaire?
Yeah, got that.
Yeah, got that. How
Oh,
about
this-
how about Jimmy Elms? Look at this on Cube Records.
This is
That's
good.
right.
Yeah, gonna make you an offer you can't convince. Now here's one that I've been looking forward to showing you, Plastic. Right?
Yeah,
Does
show
anyone
me.
remember a guy called Mike Smith? And he did lots of like Dave Clark. Did a Dave Clark 5 medley.
Yeah, he also got together. He also got together with Mike Darbo as well.
Correct. Yes, there he is. Mike Smith. And
Was he's a member of
nothing to do with the Radio 1 DJ, was he?
Yeah, but I'm saying Mike Smith, is he a DJ or he was in the band? Dave Clark.
I'm trying to
5.
think.
Dave Clark 5.
Nigel, tell us when you Nigel. Mike
Dave Clark
Smith.
5. He was the organist in the Dave
Yeah,
Clark
I know.
5.
Is that the one? He put it out?
Wasn't
That's
he
it.
put
Yes,
that-
yes.
he
Just
put
wanna
that
make
out?
sure.
But he wasn't the same fella that was the DJ on Radio 1. Now the other thing
Yeah.
is great that you showed us, Gary, that Johnny Wakelin one, because
Yeah.
in the same series, which I have got, I've actually got the 12-inch version of Time Is Tight by Booker T and the
Wow.
Engine. And the B-side, believe it or not, is Isaac Hayes and Shaft.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, can I just say the reason why I keep saying am I right, Plastic, is because I tend to sort of doubt my mind the fact that if I've heard a rumor or it's correct. So I wanted to go through Nige to find out because I'd heard that it was a keyboard player, Mike Smith. So no. Here's Linda Clifford and Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Very
Bridge
nice.
Over Troubled. Yeah, you got that, Nige?
Very nice. I remember that
Very
one.
nice.
Yeah, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Thelma Houston, Don't Leave Me This Way.
Yep.
Yeah, big song.
Yeah.
You know who one of her cousins is, don't you?
Who's that?
No.
Diana
Whitney
Ross.
Houston.
Yeah.
Who was
Wow.
it?
That's the Isley Brothers.
Isley Brother. Which one's that? Can't see that one. Too
Harvest
well.
for the
Gary.
World.
Brilliant.
Harvest for the
record.
World coupled with
Brilliant.
Summer Breeze and That Lady, all in one 12-inch single.
Brilliant record.
Yeah, brilliant. And did you ever get the remix of Bill Withers and Lovely Day?
No, I didn't.
There it is. It's a Sunshine mix. Yeah.
They got a
you got-
daytime mix. Have they got a daytime
We're
mix?
getting there. Who remembers Yvonne Elliman and Love Pains?
Yeah, I do. Yvonne
Yep.
Elliman, I love her. You know why I love Yvonne Elliman? On that Saturday Night Fever, what's the song she sings that the Bee Gees wrote?
If I can't have you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's
And here's some George
that's the
Benson.
number one.
Unchained Melody.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Class. Now, here's a nice one, Nigel. Like this one next. So come up some coloured vinyl now. Patrick Juvet, I Love America.
Yep, got that.
Well, you got it on blue. It's on blue.
Mine's on red.
Yeah, no, it was a blue, red, and green, if I remember rightly. And what blue, red, and green and white.
Sounds
here's
like
a
the
PRT
Beatle
tune.
albums.
Who remembers PRT?
PRT.
Sweet Sensation. Yes,
Yeah.
very good record.
PRT,
Yeah,
wasn't that PRT a part of Stock Aitken and Waterman?
That's right.
Yeah, Stock Aitken and Waterman plastic EP. In fact, I'll tell you about.
Yeah, I
Pete
know. I just
Waterman.
want to say about those three guys. They wrote songs for Kylie Minogue,
Correct.
Jason Donovan,
Rick
goes
Astley.
on and on. Bananarama.
Yep.
Yep.
I got the Bananarama CD running in my car right now. Do you mind if I go and turn
Fantastic.
it off?
Christmas time. Mel Smith with Kim Wilde, and at the very
Yeah,
end,
we've done
Griff
that.
Rich Joe says, "I tell you what I want for Christmas. What's that then? Bananarama." Yeah, can I just go back to Pete Waterman? Pete
I nearly
Waterman had a
choked there.
TV show called The Hitman and Her. Do you remember that night? The
Yep,
Hitman
I
and
do.
Her.
I
Well,
do.
The Hitman and Her, the two dancers were Howard Donald and Jason Orange of Take That. Before
Take That.
Take That, they were the dancers on the program.
Yep.
Let's move on. Pink vinyl, Downtown, on
Hello.
Pink.
By who?
Petula
Petula
Clark.
Clark.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a bubblegum band.
It is on the- I'll blow a bubble through the middle, shall I? Did you ever see this bootleg, Nige? The Raging bootleg.
No, I didn't see that.
Picked it up in the record fair. We're going to love this one. Everyone's going to love this one.
We love everyone that you've shown.
Look at this one.
What is it?
JXL and Elvis.
Oh, yeah, I got that on CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the promo.
That's
Have you got that,
fantastic.
Nigel?
Can you only play one
I haven't
side,
got that.
can you?
I
Sorry?
haven't.
You can only play one side, is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
So if you turn it over on the other side, you can use it as a frisbee, right?
Yeah, yes, indeed. I've actually got a 12. Have you got that one, Nigel? You've got a 12. It's called, I'm trying to remember now. I think it's Where Do I Begin? Anyway, it starts in the middle of the label and plays outwards.
Yes.
Outwards. And finally, how about
Hey, have you got a record you can play from the end to the front?
Duran?
Yeah, that's great. You're right, Nigel.
Yeah, I'm all right, mate.
Did you
I'll
hear
tell
the
you
joke?
what.
Did you hear the joke? Have you got one you can play from the end to the front, like the
Yeah,
Sergeant
I've
Pepper's?
got one, yeah.
You can hear the
It's like-
note that only dogs can hear on Sergeant Pepper. It goes that high
Yeah.
at the end. It's invisible
That's
to
it.
the human ear. Do you remember that?
I
Yes.
do.
I've got a little
Mine-
joke here as well.
Yeah, go for it.
Apparently, Roger Daltrey is closing his petrol station, so we won't get fueled again.
Oh,
Won't
God.
get fueled again.
I don't even get half your jokes there.
Nice.
Well, let me-
does.
I do. Well, did you know, Gary, seriously, now that is brought a very moot point. When The Who made their album Who's Next, did you know that it was originally going to be called Life Stories?
No, I didn't know that.
And they recorded it at Apple Studios at Savile Row. And
Wow.
Glyn Johns, who had just finished redoing Let It Be, moved into that. And that was how it was done. The Who didn't like what was done, and they went to New York and did it again, and that's how it became Who's Next. And that's why I won't get fooled again. There's a very, very good link there. And also I have in my collection Roger Daltrey's version, which he'd also recorded at Apple, of his version of the Leo Sayer song. Everybody knows down Ladbroke Grove, you'd have to leap across the street. I've got Roger Daltrey's version of it as well.
You always make me smile, Nigel. The information, it all goes into my head, and I'm totally inspired.
Well, people
Big
don't
stories coming.
realise. People don't actually realise how prolific Apple Studios got. I know it comes back to a base with the Beatles, but how many stars actually went through their studios and recorded? And I've got demo recordings of them. To give you an example, Black Sabbath did the album Volume 4 there.
Wow, I was born near their mansion in Charlton St Giles.
Yeah,
Ozzy Osbourne,
that's right.
Just across the road from the poet. I can't remember. There's a poet in the centre of Charlton St Giles in Buckinghamshire.
Yeah,
his house.
And there was also Billy Fury went there. Twinkle,
Wow.
the Rolling Stones, the Who, Leo Sayer, Roger Daltrey, Roger Chapman and family. Most of Slade's hits up till 1976 were recorded there. And also PJ Proby, all those kind of artists, they went through those doors.
Can I say about PJ Proby? Was it a promotion thing, or is it true that he split his trousers on stage and he was no longer allowed to do any more concerts in the UK? Is that true, Nigel?
He actually did it on TV.
So it was a promotion.
No, it was true.
It was true.
It actually happened.
Yeah. So how about that then? Plastic?
He was
his
actually
trousers on stage. He was no longer to perform in the UK.
Yeah, but I got to say something about Elvis. He used to wear leather pants and other pants, like his gold suit. He used to split his pants on concert, and he liked to skid on the stage on his knees, and that's why he did a lot of pants. He was running through his pants quick.
I always thought that the young boys at weddings got the idea from Elvis when they like skid on their knees on their pants at wedding occasions.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Did you know that when Elvis broke through in 1956, because of the conservative nature of the American audience at the time and the TV companies, they actually banned anybody showing Elvis's leg movements or his movements from the waist down, because at the time they were so provocative and suggestive. So that is why when you see the early rebroadcasts of Elvis Presley, you only see him from the waist up, because anybody that shot the whole figure of Elvis with all his gyrations actually got a state fine, or in some cases, some of the early producers were put in prison for 30 days.
Now, that's true.
Amazing.
Now, guys, I just got to wrap it up now. And before we go, have you got any more singles there for us, Gary, or that's it?
I've got a couple of things I just want to say quickly.
Okay.
First of all, it's very nice that our friend Georgia Paris is doing so good with producer Chris Mainfield with songs coming out. Secondly, I saw Eddie Mooney and the Fortunes at Sunderland. I'll be seeing him live on Friday at the Spinning Top in Stockport, Greater Manchester. And also on Sunday, we've got a radio meetup for a radio presenter on a late show on Liverpool Live, Jeffrey Webster. We're going to be at Wetherspoons, which is in Lime Street, right by the railway station, meet 12 midday on Sunday. I think I'll get all in time.
You know, there's a photo there of Lime Street. They've got that long John Baldry. Have you seen that? He's coming out of Lime Street, the tall guy. Do you remember that?
Am I right, Nigel? Did Long John Baldry take Rod Stewart under his wings? Yes. Is it true he discovered Rod Stewart as a busker on the railway station, London railway station? That's true as well.
And also tell you at the time Rod Stewart was doing his daily job as a grave digger.
Wow.
Okay, now, Nigel, quickly show us your item that you want to show before we go.
I haven't got time because it's in the other room because of the panic this morning, so we'll have to do it next time.
All right, I just want to say to everyone out there, thank you, Rocket Man, Gary Rockett, and thank you, Nigel Pearce. And I don't have to thank myself because I'm going to wrap up the show. I just want to say, I hope you enjoyed the program. It was fantastic today. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Nigel.
Well, Gary, there's something now for you because they call you the Rocket Man. I've got to say that somebody saved my life tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you indeed.